Happy holidays, everyone. I bring you greetings from the Atlanta metro area. My name is Stefanie Hughes, and I am a marriage and family therapist in the McDonough area, to be specific. I am coming to you today in response to some questions that you guys put on your website, and I hope to be able to answer just a few of them. Just a couple of things before I answer those questions. I just want to let you know the information that I'll be providing you with today is not a replacement for therapy. So should you desire or need any specific help with specific challenges or problems in your journey, please don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist like myself. Many therapists in today's day and time also provide what we call telecounseling, which is an opportunity for you to be able to get in touch with a therapist in a virtual way. So that can be either telephone or video. So I encourage you. I too provide telecounseling. So if there's anything that I can help you with further, please don't hesitate to contact me on my website or some of my social media outlets. I'll make sure that the links are shared to you below. So again, happy holidays, and let's get to some of the questions that you guys turned in. The first question that came in, or that seemed to have some popularity, was in reference to grief. And how do you handle it when it's the holiday season and you've lost a loved one or someone very close or significant to your journey? Well, first of all, that's just it. Grief is, in fact, a process and not a problem. And so the first thing that I would suggest is to be in a place of acceptance of that fact. Many times, because grief requires us to be vulnerable, we don't want to experience it. And so sometimes we try to rush through it. And sometimes we even have friends or family members who try to push us on through it. They say things not with intent to be insensitive, but it comes across as insensitive. They say things like, you'll get over it, or your loved one is in a better place. At least they're not suffering now. And although these things are true, when someone is truly grieving, they're not really very comforting. So the first thing is that you accept that grief is a process and not a problem. So you can't fix it. You have to give yourself permission to go through the stages of grief. And if you do, get some extra help from a therapist so that you can go through your process. Number two, you want to make sure that you acknowledge your loved one. There are many ways to do this, and sometimes when we are able to do this, it helps us to process through our grieving process better. When we are able to find a way to honor their legacy, to honor their life, to honor the memories that they have that are evoked during the holidays because they were so special to us, that is very helpful. And lastly, you want to be in a good, solid support system, a healthy support system. The holidays are not the time for you to alienate yourself from people. Yes, you may not feel like doing a lot of talking, but there is joy and there is value in solid and healthy connection. So make sure your support system is one that allows you a space to, again, have your grieving process, but also that is there to support and uphold you during your process of grief. These support members may also be able to help you to develop a way to honor your loved one's legacy. So again, grief, we can't avoid it. We can't pack it away, but we can embrace the process. We can look to our support system, and we can find a way to honor their legacy. Next question was in reference to adopting. When you've adopted a child and they're experiencing anxiety as a result of you wanting to engage in family traditions. The first thing you want to consider is the child's age. Now, I'm not talking about their chronological age. I'm talking about their emotional age. Many times when children are adopted, we focus on their chronological age, but in fact, most children that have been adopted experience some thread of trauma, and so that may cause some stagnation in their emotional development. So you want to look at their emotional age. Use that information to help you gauge how to navigate developing your holiday traditions and plans. If it's the first year that your adopted child, your new bundle of joy is coming into your home, you may want to consider asking loved ones and friends to visit you in your space. That way the child can feel comfortable, they can feel safe, they can have the support of their new village, but they don't have to have so much anxiety with going to a new place, being around a whole bunch of new people. We want to take this process slow. We want to be patient. And then one of the other things I would suggest is you all need to develop some new traditions. Yes, it's going to be great that you can introduce your new child to some of the traditions that you and your partner may have, but it's also going to be important to create new traditions. Again, based around your child's emotional age, not their chronological age. So develop activities or projects or traditions, whatever term you want to use, develop those around their emotional age. And again, you want to have a therapist in this process because transitioning is a really big deal, And it's exciting. And we want to just put all of our energy into helping them to do all the things that we envision for them. But it's important that, again, you take this process very slow and that you use this opportunity again to create some new traditions for you and your new family member. And congratulations. What a wonderful, wonderful holiday gift to get a new family member. Well, that's about all the time I have for questions. But what we want to do is, if you do have additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you contact me directly on my website, I will be happy to answer any questions. This has been a wonderful partnership with the Moms of Muskogee. So I really look forward to being a help in any way that I can. If you'd like a more advanced counseling or more extensive counseling, again, even though you're in the Columbus area, you can still reach out to me via telecounseling. I would be happy and honored to have you as a client. Wishing everyone a very peaceful and happy and joyous holiday season. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. Do take care. Bye-bye.